My grandparents are probably gonna die because they have COVID. Because there's people who refuse to wear masks. And I live in Illinois. And guess what's rising on the fucking COVID charts? Wear your mask, people. We're gonna go on lockdown, and you're gonna like it. So shut the fuck up. How are we doing, party people? Welcome back to another episode of Animal Crossing. I just woke up, currently right now. I wasn't feeling so well. It was more exhaustion than anything else, making me nauseous. So I ended up going to bed, and I'm recording this instead of streaming. So, back to one of these older Animal Crossing days, I guess you could say. And my voice will stop being grumbly, I guess. It feels super, like congested right here, whatever it may be. One of the better things about, about moving, is that I don't have the stuffiness of the basement anymore. And my allergies that I had consistently are just non-existent. And it's fucking amazing. It's amazing. Here's my wrist. Remember when my dog bit me? It's still healing up. It hurts still, to be completely honest with you. She did jerk my wrist, so it was quite lovely. It did jerk my wrist. Alright, let's see. What we got today? Let's see. I'm trying to finish the gamer area. Today is like an ASMR type of day, I guess you can say. Or really, it can just be like that continuously. Forever. Where it's just like, hey there fellas, welcome to a wonderful episode of, just tapping the side of tapping the side. Come on, man, give me more of these. I need them. Give me more orange ones. They're fucking beautiful, bro. They're fucking beautiful, Holmes. Fucking give me more, man. What the fuck? Yeah. Oh, Jesus. Oof. Mira. Check it out, Senpai-des. The other hair that if you raise a flower you planted yourself, your wish will come true when it blooms? Where were my wishes when I was doing, Green Mums, huh? Where was they? I kind of don't believe that, but try this out on these and let me know what'll happen. Okay. What kind of flowers are these? Watch her just give me bamboo. Right? Red cosmos. It'd be kind of funny if they did something like that. Oh, there's, I don't know if you noticed this. Wait, has it been like this since fall happened? There's leaves falling everywhere. Slowly, I never noticed them. They're kind of hard to miss. There's one. That one's not hard to miss. But when you're moving and stuff, I guess it's kind of hard to miss. Huh. Interesting. Look at that. Wait a minute. It's fucking fall in the game. Maple Leaf is such a pretty red. It's like it is that color of fall. Oh, it's time to start making the fall stuff. That's very cool. Also, the way that I'm holding the controller. Do you see this? Do you see this? What even is that? I'm stretching my fingers because they ache. But shit is loud, man. It is loud. I'm gonna give her a pumpkin. Hello, Frida. I am currently. Oh, actually, no. The 9 o'clock was something I was gonna give her. Look, she's looking at the. She's looking at the shop area. What's up, Luna? We haven't spoken in a while. Glad you stopped by. I'm just talking to you, you know. You're such an awesome listener. I'm sorry, Frida. There's literally no excuse there. I apologize. And that's what you do when you're in a relationship with someone. You just say, sorry, there's no excuse. I've just been awful. I know. I've been doing it on purpose. Sorry. I hope you can forgive me. And if you've done that 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times, then, you know, don't be surprised if someone's like, yeah, I don't want to deal with you anymore. Whoa, are you seriously giving me a yellow pumpkin? I've got so many ideas, I can't wait to get started making rad pumpkin stuff. Thank you, you know? Well, we're at it. Here's a little something for you. A gym tea, please. I set up the game time, so it's 15 minutes before the end. Before the shop there, so let me go look at that. I'm wearing my Rukia Kuchiki clothing. Looking very good. My hair waking up extra crazy. Someone was in my room. It's currently 3 a.m. right now that I'm recording this, and someone was in my room. Also, during this time, if you're from the UK, you're about to get a shit ton of videos currently right now. If you watch me, I think there is someone from a European time zone, right? UK is 6 ahead of me, right? I remember I used to talk with someone from the UK. I used to, I guess, semi-date, like long-distance date, or had a promise to date way back when. Jesus fucking Christ. She was crazy. God damn. She was fucking mental, bro. She was like a partier, like crazy, like would do crazy shit. Like, holy fuck. I'm like, I guess. It's like, thanks for showing me a video of you throwing up. Very cool. Don't find that interesting. But you're very hot, so I'm gonna continuously talk to you. It's so stinky. It's so stinky. You know how I usually say that the person that I was talking to is very fucking crazy? Me? I'm very fucking boring. I'm very vanilla when it comes to everything. I don't drink, I don't smoke, I fucking cook, and I clean. That's really all I can. I'm a fucking house husband, and those are not qualities. Liked in in a person. The male, if we want to go stereotypes. That's okay. I'm also fat and have a flat face. Oh, goodness. Big yawn. I was thinking about something. Alright, so, you know, I don't know if any of you know this, but Momo from My Hero Academia, right? Just type her name, Momo Yaruzo, or something like that. You're like, what the fuck? How do I type it? Just type in Momo, right? Type in Momo, My Hero Academia. Not My Hero Macadamia, My Hero Academia. Not Macadamia cookie. You know, we're not talking about that. She has the body to turn the fat and energy in her body into items. Right? That's her ability. That's literally her ability. If one sounds fucking insane, right? It's a really interesting ability, and an ability that has a ton of utility, and if she's smart enough, she can make anything. Now, she needs to know how to make the item, right? To know the composition to turn it into that. So she can make a steel blade. And if she understands the composition of the steel blade, she can, in turn, make a steel blade. So, I gotta, should I make this sand or should I don't know. Now I'm starting thinking about it. It's like, do I have to rip all this up? Because that's also sand? I have absolutely no idea. Shit, bro. That's very annoying. Anyway, she can make a gun. Right? If she figures out, like, she knows how to make a cannon and a artillery cannon, like a legit like a old school cannon, right? And then an artillery cannon. She knows how to make that. She can make babushka dolls. She can make a whole bunch of crazy like stuff that's in like wire to tie people that is unbreakable. That's not unbreakable, but like really strong like cable wire. Like she could do a lot of things. Also, her titties are fat. She has a big fat titties. In My Hero Academia, when it comes to the woman drawn in there, it's pretty respectable within a way. You know, when it comes to anime, it's kind of like, it's hit or miss. You know, you have people who are there who are just for, like, sex appeal, right? And then you just have, like, a lady who's just like, I'm just a lady with the big fucking tits, big mopper whoppers, and that's it. And then she's silly, or she's stupid, or she's super smart to counteract the fact that she has big mongo vongos, right? Momo, she's technically the #2 student, but does fucking nothing, right? She's supposed to be a very good leader, does fucking nothing, right? Like, there's so many, like, she's had moments, but, like, she definitely deserved, like, a spin-off or, chapters and stories dedicated to her. Sadly, she's just a fucking goody two-shoes book nerd, She's just a fucking genius, and there's nothing interesting about her other than her chest. And in My Hero Academia, like I said, they draw the women like normal women, right? A lot of the girls are chubby because they're also body lifting. Not they're body lifting, but they're also bulking for strength. And there is kind of like a chubbiness to it, right? A healthiness, I guess you can say. The girls are quote-unquote healthy, and that's what Hirokoshi likes. He likes thick girls, apparently. A lot of the girls are thick. You won't notice that in the anime because they all use the same body for the girls, and then they modify them, right? They use the same body shape, and then they modify them accordingly. And I remember one of the things in the My Hero Academia fandom is that people were upset at the fact that they were making girls skinny when in fact like Okucho is chubby, just really thick thighs and a really pudgy midsection, right? The same for all of them, right? And I find it interesting that people will be mad at that, and then I'm like, yeah, like they're making the girls not look like how they are. Like My Hero Academia has like a very specific body type for females and very specific body type for males, adolescent and non-adolescent. So I'm just kind of like, And My Hero Academia probably has one of the best like body on a weekly basis, like how bodies are shaped and made on a weekly basis. Like Hirokoshi, it's Hirokoshi, right? Fuck, I may be saying it wrong. Hirokoshi's fucking like drawing hands and doing all these crazy like he's drawing like beautiful fucking hands with knuckles and and you see the fingertip, like it's absolutely insane how talented he is at drawing. Of course it's gonna disappear, motherfucker. He's absolutely insane at drawing. He's fucking talented. It's one of the best artists in there, and he also has one of his own styles that is recognizable, which is wonderful. Which I remember or recall talking to my friend. He wants to make a comic, right? I'm like, just start a webtoon, start a webtoon, just start a webtoon, do a webtoon, and then make your official one, right? One with the story fixed and one with it like after you learn from doing a webtoon, right? Treat it like a legit comic for the webtoon. And he's like, no, I want to get paid big immediately. I'm like, that's not how it's gonna work. I'm sorry, you need experience. You don't have any experience. Right? So it's rather interesting, really, that there's a lot of artists in like Jump who have like a very defined. Oh, it's a soft serve lamp. Ooh, is it the purple one? Is this the Ume? Holy fucking shit! Great googly fucking moogly. Hell yeah, brother. I've been looking for soft serve lamps, by the way. If you have any soft serve lamps, you know, that are like, I think I need the purple one and I need swirls, right? Everything other than chocolate and vanilla swirls, like anything but these. Bro, hit me up. Comment section. I'll add you, brother. I'll add you, brother. Let's see. Let's see, what should I do? Is this something I should keep? I don't know. I don't feel like I should keep it. I feel like it's fucking garbage, to be completely honest with you, but you know, there is a chance that it could be good. Ah, my wrist, bro. Ugh, hurts. I don't know, seeing that an artist has like a specific style is kind of crazy to me. They are just like, oh yeah, that's Hirokoshi, that's Kishimoto, that's Oda, that's, you know, I'm just naming a whole bunch of Jump artists, right? Or they go like, oh yeah, that's definitely, I don't know the name of the artist for Vagabond. And it was like, yeah, that's the artist from Vagabond. Or like, oh yeah, that's Mutra, right? Murata. Let's see. I can't believe Murata made it. Let's see, what would it be? What is this? Where's it at? I can't believe Murata made Ice Shield 21. There it is. Ice Shield 21. I still can't believe he made Ice Shield 21. I remember that being one of the first mangas I read. It was fucking crazy. It was fucking insane. Like, what are you talking about? It's fucking insane. I'll turn off the knob for sales. Let's see. I am going to pick up some of these. Let's see. So there is the pinball. I guess I'll buy the pinball machines currently right now. I'll go do that. He's absolutely bonkers, bruv. I only have one pinball machine. I'm probably gonna ask one of my friends to see if they have more pinball machines. I'm gonna buy 3 just to max out my orders for today, so I could call. Hey, if you have different pinball machines, hit me up. I'll let you help me. Help me. Help me. I'll trade an item for you if you want, or I'll give you fucking green mums, which are one of the rarest items in the game. It is. What do you do me, baby? It is. Oh, hi there, Lionel. Hello there. I'm just drinking a soda pop. Mi amigo, how's it going? Let's talk. Perfect weather and a random meetup with my bestie. What could be better? Looking for a rap session with old Lionel, eh? What's the latest? Wondering about the incredible modern style yet classic home, eh? Well, it's my place, the old Casa de Lionel. That's French for my totally house of rad. No, I think someone was in my room. This is like from like fucking 10 minutes ago. Someone was in my room because there used to be bones on this. I think my brother opened my room to look at me for something, or maybe there was a spill, or I don't know. Maybe he looked for help, because I know he came downstairs, and I woke up to the light being turned on. Iron frame. Woke up to the light turning on, and I guess maybe he went to get me for help or something like that, because then he would open my room, and he's allergic to closing doors, so he probably closed the door in here. I don't know, I just ate there's like these really cheap steaks you can get. They're like $1, $2. It's like the ones that you see when people are like, oh, I want steak and eggs, right? They taste great. They cook really, really fast. They're fantastic. We get them when Walmart's gonna throw them away, right? So, like when they're gonna expire. So, they're fucking tasty. I'll let you know, they're fucking tasty. Throw a whole bunch of fucking seasoning on it. God damn, put it in a sandwich. So rich. That's what I had it in, brother. And I'm disgusting. So I dipped my steak in fucking. I did my steak in ketchup. I'm just used to that. Dipping my steak in ketchup. I gotta cut up meat. We're trying a new thing where we're buying bulk pieces of meat, and I have to cut it. So I'm probably gonna cut it in small pieces instead of the long way, like my mom probably wants me to. I'm probably gonna cut it into small, thin pieces. I think I have the possibility to do that. Let's see, is there anyone around here? What the fuck? I'm trying to talk to someone. Skirt steak. We bought a giant fucking chunk of skirt steak, right? And I'm gonna be cutting it like I'm cutting butter instead of cutting. And I don't know if that's gonna change anything, or if that's just gonna make meat really, really fucking tough, or whatever it is. Let's see, stuff. So I'll throw this here. Look at that. That's so beautiful. It is. What you gonna do me, baby? It is. Hell yeah, brother. I love this shit. Menu chalkboard. Very cool. I'm currently eating sushi. Typewriter. That's right. The patent, grab it and fucking fling it. Let's see. I'm gonna put these all in a tight corner so they're out of the way. Right. Place it. Place it. It's such a shame. My Hero. I think, you know what? I think this is probably the same for a lot of anime, a lot of manga, right? Specifically manga. You find some characters that you're like, hell yeah, brother. I can get behind. I can absolutely get behind this. I wish I can see them more. right? And we get to see some of the heroes in Vigilante, right? We see Endeavor, and we see that he's a fucking total chud. He's by the books. If in the My Hero world, if you use your powers while not having a hero's license, or if you go and use your powers to save one without a hero's license, like you're technically a villain, right? Even if you save that person's life and you save, you know, a building of 40 kids, right? 40 orphan kids who just happen to be suffering from cancer, right? But we're all recovering and getting ready to have a very wonderful lives after the fact. You're a villain. You are a villain. You're considered a villain because you're doing it illegally in that world, right? And Endeavor's like, no, 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 naughty, 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 naughty. I'm gonna burn you to death. And we see Mirko for Tiger Bunny. It was, oh god, that was so fucking beautiful seeing her. She's like, kick power is good, and the guy's like, no, fist power. And she's like so shitty as a teenager. It's amazing. I love her. She's one of my favorite looking heroes. I also find it funny that people thought she was black. She's not black. I know anime does this thing where they have like Gyaru girls, if I'm not mistaken, where they're just tan. They're just girls that tan. It's just a style, right? And according to TikTok, it's a style that's gonna start coming over to the West. So never, even though it's like the East, I don't, whatever. Even though if we look at the map, right, it's east to us. We're east to them, but you know, maybe they have a different map than us. Mama Panda. Okay, I'll go put that over there. Yeah, I remember that. I also remember when she got voiced, like last season, they introduced her because they're gonna be doing the whole hero thing. Currently, they're gonna be attacking the villains, right? They're gonna be productive and attack the villains because, you know, they attacked the number one as soon as he became the number one and injured him. The number one hero, the new number one hero, and understandable. And people were upset. I remember they were like, I hate when people talk shit to voice actors. Like, their job is just to fucking voice act. Like, majority of them don't know what the fuck the thing is, right? When they voice act them, they just kind of learn about the character, and then just like, oh yeah, very cool, right? A lot of people are like, Mirko's black. She's not black. She's just Japanese. She's just a very tan Japanese woman, right? Which is upsetting because there are people of color in there, but the only one is Mexican, and they say he's black. And most people say, "Oh, look at this black character." It's like, even though he's Mexican. You know, different shades of brown, I guess. There's Mirko. Oh yeah, people were giving shit to the voice actor openly, just saying that Mirko doesn't sound black enough. I was like, what the fuck does it? What is that like? When you really think about it, like, you don't sound black enough. Like, what do you think about? Do you think about like old '90s like blaxploitation movies? Is that what you're thinking? Like, is like, yeah, job, motherfucker. Like, were we doing that? Are we doing fucking Black Dynamite and shit? Like, get that fucking honky away from me. Are we doing things like that? Like fucking Soul? Like weird Soul shit? Blaxploitation movies? Is that what you want? Or are you like what do you think? Like, what is the stereotype that you think? Right? You think about it, because voicing stuff, you go with a stereotype of something. What is the stereotype of black people? Tell me. Sir, they sound uneducated. I think just Mirko doesn't sound. She sounds too educated. She has not enough ebonics. You lose this? She needs to sound like a 1910s Disney portrayal of black people. The way they where they oh Jesus Christ, they're all fucking God. I watched the old Disney show. It's kind of crazy that people were animated this for hours. And they're like, yeah, this shit heat, but I guess it was a different time, you know. And people just hated black people, and then people just started hating Mexicans. Right? They said we would rape their daughters, brother. Rape their daughters. We smoke weed and we rape white women. It's hilarious. Yeah, okay, so speaking of weed, the Joe Rogan Experience, I remember watching that when it was around episode 500, if I'm not mistaken, which is like a lot. Joe would do like maybe 3 to 5 fucking podcasts in a week. Like, what a fucking warrior. And he would like talk to like fighters, he would talk to like some really interesting science guys. I remember he talked to a guy who said AIDS wasn't real. Right, or HIV. HIV, AIDS isn't real. Right? Or the HIV and AIDS. I'm fucking stupid, I'm sorry. But he said they weren't real, that people don't die from it, right? You know what people are saying currently right now to COVID? People don't die to COVID, they die to complications because of COVID. Okay, bitch. If you have a heart attack and someone shoots you, what fucking killed you? What caused you to have that heart attack? It's weird watching someone that you watched all the like those Duncan Trussell episodes, like all those like really sweet episodes, and then like you see him now, and you're just oh damn, he just bought a snack. We bought him 2 snacks. It's like wait, they actually get little snackies. Look at that, I didn't know that. And like you just see your heroes just become fucking idiots. Like, hearing Joe, like, when it comes to hearing someone talk about, like, how masks don't work, right? For COVID, he had this person on, like, in February, who said, COVID is very serious. This is, like, I think this is when China was gonna start locking down, and we started getting those horror videos of it, right? People in the streets, people having their house forcefully isolated, right? Locked and shit. People in the streets, people with guns in the streets, and apparently those were for dogs, for stray dogs, because there was no people, right? And it was during that time when COVID didn't hit us at all that I think it was just gonna start going into France, I think. I'm trying to think. I can't remember exactly how COVID spread. But he had a doctor who was part of this whole, like, the team that Donald Trump like threw away, and the team that Joe Biden is currently working with right now, right? Because Donald Trump, he cut the money going to disaster relief. No, not disaster, but like disaster. Fucking god damn it! Oh, I have a smooth brain today. But pretty much he cut the pandemic team, right? The team that's meant for the pandemic, just in case. He cut out their costs and stuff like that, and got rid of it, threw everything away. There was a guidebook on how to treat pandemics because of the swine flu, and just he threw it all away. He's like, get out of here, it's ugly. Barack Obama touched it. He's a loser. He lost to me, even though he can't run for another year. What a loser. I'm trying to find more of these leaves, if you're wondering why I'm walking around, so I can tell these stories. So Joe has that person on, and he talks about wearing masks, and he talks about the seriousness of COVID, and how we don't really understand it fully, but it seems it's damn right contagious, and mask wearing is a must. And then he himself, Joe, as time went on, as the fucking as the US just literally just let itself get infected slowly while trying to still make money and keep the market going. Just he's like, and then more stuff started coming out when people were like starting to test masks. They're like, oh yeah, masks, the water droplets, you know, it's like 3 Freon, like it's like multiple types of things, right? And then you get people on TikTok that get shared to Facebook or videos on Facebook where you get the moms. It's like, why do my kids have to wear masks? I can't see their beautiful face. You know, you get a whole bunch of you get like these smooth brain fucking idiots who think wearing masks is a way to take away your constitutional right. I like my face free, brother. I want my face free. I'll tell you what, I want my face free like I live in fucking America. Like, individuality has fucking ruined everything in the US. Like, we have such a elite sense of where we live, even though it's shit for a majority of the population. And it's shit because you don't work hard enough, and you don't go to school, and you're just stupid, and you're a druggie, and you should probably stop doing that, right? That's the reason. That's totally the reason, right? There's no programs to help anyone, or literally, there's places in the U.S. where there's just no water that you can drink freely. The U.S. is a shithole. For the people who have it, the life is pretty good. Prices are kind of low for, you do like the bread, milk, and cheese type of things. If you're just going to survive on a bare minimum, ramen. People survive on ramen. Prices are very low for these commodities. Some people can afford them. Some people can't. It's very cool. But, you don't have house owners, you have people who rent, you have landlords, you have, like, all these crazy fucking things, which are, I don't want to say they're good, but they're decent, but, like, when everyone, like, if you get a job, you should be able to have the chance to be able to buy a house and not be like, yeah, I should pair up with someone else, and then we pull our money together, and then in 5 years, I should be able to buy a house. Right? Instead of just like, yeah, I'm just gonna suffer at this job, not making any money, right? And then not be able to make enough money because I have to go to school now, and then have no time, and then ruin my social life, and then in turn ruin my entire life, and just starve myself for a sense. But that's the American dream, right? You should starve and suffer for it. Why the fuck did Joe Biden win? I wanted Bernie to win so bad. Fucking shit. Oh, so we should be giving handouts? I know. It got political at the end. That's what just pretty much people go through. Like, why should I give something to someone who doesn't work for it? Right? It's weird, man. It's fucking weird. Everything's weird. Like, these $7 an hour jobs are not cutting it. $15 an hour to flip burgers? How dare you? Everything else has gone up, but at the minimum wage. It's like you're purposely wanting just to keep people in poverty. Like, when you say that, you just say, fuck you, I want you to suffer. It's so weird. I don't understand it. Fuck you, I want you to suffer. You're doing a job that takes no effort. There's a reason why there's a revolving door of people going around. There's also a revolving door because the way that places like that are set up, where you get drug tested and you have to abide by these rules, the workers are completely 100% exploited all the fucking time. Have you ever felt like, have you ever worked a job where your fucking manager says, hey, you gotta do a double, there's no one else, you're already there, so why don't you do it, right? Or, hey, I need a big favor, I need you to do a favor for me, I need you to work this double, right? Blah 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 is gonna be coming in after you, right? They always come in, but I need you to work this double. Also, I need you to work tomorrow too, to cover your shift. I need you to cover your shift tomorrow, and I need you to just work 14 hours. I want 14 hours of your life, because I don't have the right personnel, and I refuse to hire more. because I want to give 4 people almost full-time hours, but cut it by like 2 hours so they don't get full-time benefits. But I want 4 people like that, and I also want my my other 4 full-timers. Like, do you like these? I can't even. I remember this. There was this big tweet. There was this lady who was saying, "Why would anyone ever want to have a $15 an hour job? Why? Why would anyone want that? That means your hours would be cut. If you were working 38 hours and working or 39 hours, close to the 40 hours to be able to get full time, why would you work half those hours for the same amount of money?" And I think people don't understand what they're saying by that. You work half the hours for the same amount of money. A close to 40-hour work week. You can make that amount of money in 20 hours, half the hours. You see how crazy that is? Do you see how different that is? You see? That means if you get more hours, you get paid more. And you start making more. I don't know. I don't know. The way people see things like that, the way people treat people in like in service jobs is just fucking ridiculous. And then you have a fucking Andy who went to college and their job is to just file shit. Just put things in a drawer. To copy a fucking words on a document into another document. To fill in the space. Like, what is that? That's like fucking weird call center shit. Like, I don't know, dude. There's a lot of jobs out there. I think COVID ended up showing that there's a lot of jobs out there that that aren't needed. That there's a lot of ways that we're living our life that just is totally muddying everything. That's just fucking ridiculous, right? Jobs for things that we don't fucking need. And then you can go into like, do we really need fast food workers? Yes, bitch, because guess what? You fucking go to them every single day. They get almost 100 people per fucking hour. They get even more when it's fucking busy. Do you ever sit outside? Do you ever be like, you know what? I want a Shamrock Shake. And like you have to wait behind 6 other cars for your fucking Shamrock Shake? There's a demand, brother. There's a fucking demand. Ugh. One of my favorite things is that during COVID, there was a guy who had got a college degree. He was like, yeah, the field that I'm in, he's like, I feel like I'm not even needed at all. Like, I'm currently doing nothing. And there's also people who are like in office jobs who currently do nothing. You know how podcasters always talk about how like there's these jobs that people are just in, that are just rank and file, put in, and then you plug them in and then just do stuff, right? Just like fast food workers. And you have to file whatever it is. You just have to do these reports, or you have to just catalog things, or you have to clean something, or do you have to, like, just a whole bunch of random fucking jobs, right? And you have a list of to do, and you can automate your job. I've seen people who automate their job, and all they do is look at Reddit, they look at Twitter, they look at podcasts, they use those to get through the day, right? Because they're hours and hours long. I don't know, man. Things are fucking weird. The world's fucking weird. I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't know why people hate fucking, I don't know why people hate unions. I hate the fact that if unions even talked about like the whole type of place there is a union at one of my gas stations that was gonna get created that I worked at, right? Because they ask you to do so fucking much. They want you to be the fucking manager. They want everyone to be in a managerial position, pretty much. right? They're like, oh, if the manager's not there, we want you to go and find someone and type it up on the computer for us. Like, what the fuck is that? Like, no. No. I pour out the coffee. I greet 10,000 fucking customers a day. I take out the garbage. You want me to fucking make all this food, and then you want me to... Stop it. And also, you don't let me sit down. You don't let me sit down, because apparently it'll cut productivity, because I'll be doing nothing. So I should be standing doing nothing, while my knees fucking degenerate away. Someone tried to start a union, and then everyone just got fired. Everyone just got fired except the GM. Because the GM told. I don't know, man. The world sucks. Anyway, my name's Luna, as always. 40 minutes, 20 minutes of, like, anime, and then 20 minutes of me just saying I hate the way this world is, and then half talking about it like I know. All because of Joe Rogan, my hero, just being a fucking anti-masker. I can't fucking, like, smooth, like... My grandparents are probably gonna die. Because they have COVID. Because there's people who refuse to wear masks. And I live in Illinois. And guess what's rising on the fucking COVID charts? Wear your mask, people. We're gonna go on lockdown, and you're gonna like it. So shut the fuck up. Have a wonderful day.